Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to Grigsby's War in the West as we continue with the 4th Supreme Command. So, we have our line established over here. Now, we have reinforced it partly with some Jägers, but obviously the fact is some forces are just, they're not quite up to scratch. So we do have some units in reserve over here, so they should have a chance at least in joining the battle. I do have these units over here, these Panzer Grenadiers. I'm keen to see them regain their strength. As you can see, they've lost quite a lot here. Less than good. I mean, look, they're at half the number of assault guns they should have. They're missing half their tank destroyers. A lot of that support is missing. It's a pretty bad situation all round, really. And that needs to be rectified. Now, I'd love to get these Hermann, this Panzer Division out, but they are gaining some power, actually. I do like that, indeed. I am considering whether or not to actually put them on refit. If I put them on refit, I don't think they'll fight too well. So, we'll hold off until we have something to replace them with. For the time being, at least. I'd rather not take any risks with them, really. When it comes to other forces, I mean, we do have some coastal divisions, but other than that, not much really. That wouldn't be bad, just to hold that town there. Right, there we go. It just makes me very nervous for the fact that I don't really have much if the Allies come and knock in Italy, which does concern me, as that is in... well, it's a, definite possibility. Right, so this Panzer Grenadier Division, if I can get that up to almost full strength, or just as much as possible, then that would be absolutely superb. I do wonder if I can set its priority higher. I forget how you do it sometimes. That's whether it's isolated or not. So if I turn this off... I've done it before, but I keep bloody forgetting how to bloody do it. It's amusing like that. Excuse me. Right then. So in the following phase, we are going to be checking on our air groups, really. What I need to know is how they're doing. So what we need to look for is fatigue. So this is something I haven't really taken account of. And that is something I really must do. Right then. So these guys are a little bit fatigued. Some fatigue here. Decent amount there. Yeah. They're okay. In fact, how many's in here? I don't think any of them are ready. Damaged is 1. Aircraft in pool 30. Right. That's a really nice plane, actually. 4 500s. That's pretty damn impressive. 2 1,800 bombs. My god, that's, torpedoes! Torpedoes, torpedoes, torpedoes. I do like torpedoes. Right, I'm gonna have to bear that in mind in the future, actually. That could be bloody well handy. Right. This transport, I'll have it moved out, considering we have 41 of them in here. And this airbase is close to the front lines. Aye, we need to have it moved, really. That squadron, I mean. Right, so there's fatigue really in some of the actual squadrons out here. Okay. No fatigue here. A little here. Righto. Okay. Obviously with these being night fighters. Right, so yes, we can change it to what... well, we can change what they do or not, so that's quite nice. I could have some of my squadrons on rest, actually, that could be quite bloody handy. Can I find out who has the most fatigue? There must be a way to find out. Oh, how could I find that out? I'd have to probably go to order of battle, perhaps. So we'll go to here. I'm going to get rid of everything but the air groups and air bases. Okay, so we're going to look at the Italian Luftwaffe Command. Where is it actually? Ah, there we go. Italian Luftwaffe Command. At least I think so. No, actually. I should be able to just click on headquarters like this one. Right. Sicilian. So where's the Italian? I mean, yes, the Italian Luftwaffe Command. Ah, here we go. Okay, so you can see all the air bases are attached to this one. I'm going to have you supply priority 4, actually, considering that most of my planes are attached to this. Okay. I do wonder if it'd be worthwhile moving them, actually. Well, moving this command. If I moved itself, it may help, but then again, it's not really going to do too much. So I'll have to check on the following phases, really, and decide who needs to be rested or not. Well, then again, I can go over here and I can look at the worst. I think the worst was the Italians, was it? No. 10, 5, 12, 18. 18's pretty bad, actually. Okay. They'll be on rest then. Try and get rid of that fighter fatigue, or that pilot fatigue. Tactical bomber. Focke-Wulf 190s. Right. Ah, okay, never mind. They're all trained as tactical bombers. That'll do then. Okay, it's been repaired. Yep. Not surprised about this one. Okay. So I do believe we're going to change this out then. So we have some BF-109s. I do wonder actually, what are these like? The 2005 in pool. We don't have that many in pool actually. And we have 12 factories for the 202CB model. Can I see the actual model? Ah, we can compare it. Fantastic. Right then, so we can see here it's actually it's actually a pretty bloody good aircraft. I do love the fact that you can compare. That's amazing. Right, compare with the 20. Yeah, 413, 20mm cannons, 3 20mm cannons, and 2 12.7s. That's a pretty nice plane. And it doesn't have much in a drop tank, so that's going to be a limiting factor on the range, really. Range 4,000, yeah. You can see here the range is significantly different. No, actually, no, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, the range is actually pretty bloody good. That's pretty nice. Interesting way to show things, isn't it? Oh, is it range? 550, 704, right, okay. Is this the actual range of the machine gun? I think it is, and that's the cannon? Right. Well, it's good to actually see these things now. I wonder if we can compare it with bombs in the future. That'd be quite handy. And how about the BF-109? Yeah, the BF-109 is a really nice aircraft. The range is not as good, however. But we can give it the 300-litre drop tanks. And that would make a large difference. The 13mm machine guns too. So it's debatable, really, what I want to do with this. And we'll consider what we have then. Right now, comparing between those two. Okay. So we have 0 factories, so basically that means that we would not be able to get these. These are basically from Germany, and obviously this is Italian manufacturing. So I should probably go for the one where I have the most. I mean, 12 factories producing that would be pretty nice. And we'd be able to have a good number of them. Let's take a look at the 205, actually. Can I compare the 205? Yes, let's do that. Speed is 410. That's actually pretty bloody good. However, only the 100-litre drop tank again. Range is 466, 10 reliability, max load is quite high, altitude quite good, climb rate's quite important actually. And how about you? Right, yes. So it's slower, a little bit worse. Probably due to the armament really being a little bit heavier. We'll go for this then. So, can I select you? Okay. That should be production. I want to change it. Yep, okay. Right. Select aircraft from the list, yes, okay. Right. Now, see, I've never done this before, so I'm looking for some kind of confirmation. Okay, I'll have to look up this one in the future, but that's a good thing to know there. So we'll go for automatic. Just for now, then. But it's good to know that we can do that sort of thing. Okay, so honestly, I don't think there's too much left for me to move. Not really. Okay, we'll go for this then. I do hope that we can hold here for the following turn. I think we should be okay, in all honesty. I mean, the place we're not dug in is a mountain, so that's obviously going to make a big difference. But level 2 over here, level 2 there. Level 1 here, but we have Flushkamjägers and a good number of tanks, actually. So we can see there a few Stugs, a good number of Panzer IIIs. Yeah, Panzer IIIs, Panzer IIINs, good number of Panzer IVs. Aye. Decent amount, really. Decent amount. Hello, what's that? I saw something rather interesting in here. Where is it? No, it's not that. Maybe here. No? That's not it. Ah, where is it? Right, the M41M. Right. It might be Italian, actually. Italian mobile. Okay. M42. That's not it. We do have an R35 in here as well. Somewhere in that listing. Okay then, so I guess we'll have to move on then with this. Not too much else, actually. We do have some infantry over here. That would be lovely. in Italy. It's only 5,000 men, but that's 5,000 men I can defend a port with, so hell yes, we are going to move that down south. It was doing absolutely nothing being in Austria. Did I get it from Austria? Yeah, it was from like this, yeah, near Vienna. Okay. Not seen any other random infantry division, so that's a nice little find there. 5,000 men will make me feel a lot safer when I get them in a port that is vulnerable. Okay then, so we're going to go ahead and end the turn then. Righto. So, let's hope and pray we don't lose here. No. Bloody garrison requirements. Okay. Now, I do know there's a exclamation mark next to the airfield over here at Calabria, so I'm going to have to see what's up with that. It does concern me a little bit. Okay. I apologize for that noise, by the way, it's just me opening a water bottle. Okay. So this red would be the interdiction levels. So that's kind of interesting. We lost a good number of planes quite quickly there. God damn. Yes, they're bombing the city. God damn, this is a heavy turn. Right, those are some heavy, heavy losses. Christ. So I think I should set a headquarters on that airfield. Basically give something with AA. A little bit more AA to that airfield, but oh my god. 772. Almost 1,000 planes. That is a lot of planes. Right, yeah, see, they held really well there. Inflicted good losses on the enemy, actually. Almost 1,000 men lost there. Okay. It concerns me, this position. Until it has some kind of fortification level, I will not feel anywhere near secure. Okay, we didn't take many losses there, but they were attacked by a brigade, really, so I'm not surprised. Okay, they lost 16 AFVs. Oh, god damn, they lost 58 armoured fighting vehicles. That's a lot of armoured fighting vehicles. 23 lost there. And they lost over 1,000 men. Right, that's rather interesting. Considering they have 42 armoured fighting vehicles there, 19,000 men. Do we actually have any other... Ah, yes, okay. That was very silly. We lost 14 men and they lost over 1,000 men in that attack. I'm pretty damn sure somebody's been demoted for that one. Right, so that's quite nice, since we can see that our line holds, and it's going to hold pretty damn well. I mean, the weakest part of the line is here. Not because of the units. Well, the units are pretty decent. I mean, there's 2 armoured divisions in there. Obviously, they're not at their peak. But the terrain itself is clear, which makes it difficult to hold on to. Well, Catania is of course clear terrain as well, but obviously with it having the city itself is urban. And we do have the river here as well to make it harder. I do wish we could have held this position at the river line, but that would have been far less favourable to us. Also would have meant that we'd have to hold more ground as well. Well, that was quite nicely done then. I want to be able to say for the first time a turn where we haven't lost as many men as... Well, we haven't lost more men than the Allies. But, no, it seems that'll never happen. Not yet, anyway. They did lose a good number of AFVs, however. Their air losses, though, were incredible. I mean, ours were pretty bloody bad. 212 fighter bombers, that's rather unacceptable. 22 level bombers, 2 tactical bombers, so that's probably some BF-109, some night fighters. Transport, patrol, torpedo bombers. I'm not happy about losing torpedo bombers. So yes, I mean, we lost 221 pilots, but the Allies there lost 769 pilots. 183 fighter bombers, 12 night fighters, 7 tacticals, 533 level bombers, 25 patrol aircraft, and 6 torpedo aircraft. So that was some pretty heavy losses. Indeed. You can see here operational losses. Operational losses has cost us almost as much. No, it's actually cost us more than the air combat losses, which is absolutely absurd. Just, yes, that's a big issue there. But so far, yeah, 4,322 losses in the air, 2,204. It's starting to tell, really. I mean, let's see. Wrong screen. Right, yes. Britain, 2,790 planes. The USA, 2,649. The Western Allies, 1,077. Now, of course, these planes have been continually repaired, or if they survive, they'll be repaired. And there's new planes arriving, but it's the pilots that interest me. Okay. I may cancel this. Perhaps. Actually, this is a good time to take a look at this airfield. Right. Okay. Reconnaissance aircraft. Good number of planes here. Good number. Right, we'll move the patrol and reconnaissance aircraft out. Where can we move them to? I can move them over here. Right. So you can see our airfield over here. He's much happier now. Right, so I think this means they're getting close to their levels. Well, you can see this airfield can really handle quite a significant number of planes. I may have spoke too soon. Okay. The Geo 244 could be moved out. Have it moved over here. Excuse me. Right, that's much better. Yeah, so I think this means like their capacity or something like that. It might be that they're 110% over capacity sort of thing. Or their capacity is 110%, so they're over by 10. Which could boost, obviously, our losses from... well, operational losses, really. I'll move a few planes over here as well. 107. 9 BF 109, they can be moved over here. 102%. A few Focke-Wulf 190s. Right, 101. Okay, 101 I'll have to do. They're a little bit close, but honestly there's only those squadrons at the airfield, so it's not too bad. I need to learn what these actually mean, and once I do, I can get back. Okay. Other than that, we should be fine now. We've sorted out these airfields over here, our main important airfields, so that's good news. I do really want to upgrade these airfields, so we'll have to see about that one. Now then, I mean, we have the air superiority, but I think if we narrow down our air superiority to just over our actual men, that'd be a lot better. Right, superiority, we'll reduce that to 2. Right, there we go. Actually, we'll change that hex. You can run superiority over this area. Actually, no. Over here. Area being 1. Go for the... Whoops. Go for about 2 there. Okay? Now we'll have you change your position to cover here. 2 again. Okay. Right, there we go. And you can cover the center. And 2. Now obviously I do need to cover my airfield, so what we'll do then is we'll have this one cover this area here. And I'll make that one a size 3. Right, so there we go. So we have some overlap, which is quite handy. Now hopefully that should lead to our forces being better protected, and our air force not being exerted too much. Of course I need to see which squadrons now require some rest, some R&R. Right, I'm gonna cancel this mission, I think. It's just not worthwhile. Okay. So that's obviously to transfer planes. Okay, fatigue is getting a little bit high. What I'd like to do is actually, rotate some of these planes out. Yeah, okay. 17, 15. 7 down here. Okay. Right then. So we'll have these air groups here basically rotated out. And thank you, Steam, for making me aware of that. I'll just have them pop over here for the time being. Okay, that's 60 planes that I want to be on... Well, want on R&R. Now, we do have these planes over here, these Focke-Wulf 190s. The A6 variant and the A4 variant. Okay, yep, that airbase is happy. So let's take a look at the A6 variant. Well, this is what A6s we have. Okay, the A6 variant. No, wait a minute. Yes, A6. 363 miles per hour, 4 20mm cannons. I could get rid of that drop tank. That drop tank's really not needed here. Right, 404 miles per hour. The A4. Again, this drop tank is not required. There we go. 410 miles per hour. So this is what I want. I want my planes to be fast. Very fast. If they're fast, they're going to be good in the air. So these planes I've now moved over here, I can have them move down to that airfield where the Focke-Wulf 190s were. Okay, so we'll have you move down here. And we'll have these planes on R&R. Okay, mission. Wrong. Mission set in, training, rest. There we go. Bloody hell. Rest. Okay, rest. There we go. Right, lovely. Okay, So there we go. So, yes, we are approaching the end of the episode, guys, so thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and do forgive my gobbledygook. So, until next time, do come back for more, and if you've enjoyed this, do subscribe. So until next time, goodbye for now.